Yo, what's up guys? I'm alleging Tuna and this is Tuna's Tips, a video series where I cover the upcoming raid bosses in Pokemon Go and give you the best idea of counters to use to maximize your success. That being said, we have a pretty exciting one because Regieleki has made its way into 5-star eggs. No longer elite raids only, it is going to be in 5-star raids. It's in them right now. It's going to be here for 2 weeks. Starting today, the 13th of July, it's going to be here all the way until the 25th, until 10 a.m. local time. That means there's going to be 2 raid hours. Raid hour on the 13th and on the 25th. Let's head on over to PokeBattler and check out what we need to take this Pokemon down. Regieleki is an electric type Pokemon, meaning it's going to be weak to ground type Pokemon only. It's going to be weak to ground. Super effective, use ground types. Has a maximum CP, a perfect CP on the Regieleki is 1602 when it's not weather boosted and 2002 when it is weather boosted, and it'll be weather boosted in rainy conditions. We're going to check out what megas, what shadows, and what non-shadow, non-mega Pokemon to look to bring, starting with megas. Let's take a look right here. I have PokeBattler pulled up, sorted by time to win, so let's see what we should bring. Primal Groudon is going to be your #1 counter to bring with the lowest time to win of 326 seconds. Make sure it has Mudshot and Precipice Blades. Remember, Precipice Blades is an Elite TM move only, so Mudshot and Precipice Blades on that Primal Groudon. If you do not have access to a Primal Groudon, Mega Swampert is another really good choice that was recently in Mega Raids. You bring it with Mudshot and Earthquake. Mega Swampert, though, that's about almost a 100-second difference between the two. 326 versus a 456. Groudon versus Swampert, they're both going to be good because they're going to be boosting ground-type damage, but they're not created the same. Our next Megas that you could bring, Mega Rayquaza, forget about that until Go Fest. That's like 32 days out in the future. No Mega Rayquaza yet. Mega Gengar as a generalist. Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. Mega Alakazam's up there as a generalist as well with Confusion and Psychic. The main thing about not bringing Mega Gengar or Mega Alakazam is that they aren't going to be providing any benefit to your other raiders in the party with you, because Megas, you bring Megas so that they boost damage of Pokemon that share the same type. So Gengar's going to be boosting Poison and Ghost. Mega Alakazam's going to be boosting Psychic types. So like, you're not going to be seeing a whole lot of other of those out there, right? Bring your ground types, you guys. Bring ground types. Again, Primal Kyogre's up there as a generalist, but it's literally a lower time to win than things like Rhyperior, which is way more accessible, and even like an Excadrill, right? So for your Megas, Primal Groudon and Mega Swampert. Otherwise, bring something that's going to give you more XL candies, like your Mega Electric types, if you want to be that guy, okay? Let's head on over and look at the Shadow Pokemon, which you could bring. Starting with Shadow Mamoswine. Mudslap and High Horsepower is going to be your highest Shadow Pokemon for damage dealt. 391 time to win on that one. Shadow Garchomp, if you were lucky enough to find yourself a Shadow Gibble Balloon from a Grunt, or at a Stopper from a Balloon. Mudshot and Earth Power. Remember, Earth Power is an Elite TM only move. Shadow Golurk is up there with Mudslap and Earth Power. Shadow Golem, you have a Shadow Golem that you want to bring your Shadow Golem with Mudshot and Earthquake. Keep going, we have Shadow Donphan and Shadow Flygon. Flygon has Earth Power. I think that's an Elite TM move as well. Don't quote me on that though. Shadow Ursaluna was up there as well with Tackle and High Horsepower. Nidoking, Shadow Swampert, Shadow Salamence, all decent choices, but there are some better choices that you could bring as non-shadows. But if you want to bring those spicy shadows, go ahead and bring them. Fury Cutter and Earth Power on the Nidoking, Mudshot Earthquake on your Swampert, and Dragon Tail and Outrage as general DPS on your Salamence. Shadow T-Tar's up there with dark moves, fighting Brutal Swing. Brutal Swing's a Elite TM only move. Shadow Alolan Doug Trio with Mud Slap and Mud Bomb. Kind of a funny choice, but you know, bring it if you got it, right? Mud Slap, Mud Bomb. Shadow Dragonite with Dragon Tail and Outrage. Beyond here, some more fringe choices. Let's go and look at our non-shadow, non-mega choices with legendaries included. Groudon being your highest damage dealing with the lowest time to win. Mudshot and Precipice Blades. Again, Precipice Blades elite TM move, bring it if it's got Precipice Blades. But like Earthquake could still be good, but not really as good as a Precipice Blades. You might be better off with an Excadrill or a Garchomp at that point. But that brings us to our number 2, Excadrill. Very, very, very accessible. Mud Slap Drill Run on that Steel Mole. Garchomp, Mud Shot and Earth Power. Earth Power being the Community Day move. Use Elite TM, get Earth Power on there. Mamoswine, ground type Mamoswine moves, right? So Mud Slap and High Horsepower. Everybody loves High Horsepower. Landorus Theron form with Mud Shot and Earthquake. Rhyperior with Mud Slap and Earthquake. If we keep looking, go a little bit further down. Those are all pretty accessible choices. You have Genie form Landorus with Mud Shot and Earth Power. Golurk with Mud Slap and Earth Power. Crocodile with Mud Slap and Earthquake. Rhydon's up there. Just evolve your Rhydon to a Rhyperior, please. Generalist is Mewtwo with Confusion and Psy Strike. You also have Donphan with Mud Slap and Earthquake. Lots and lots of ground types up there, you guys. Golem with Mud Slap and Earthquake. Skip the Regigigas. Bring it for memes if it's got ground type Hidden Power and Giga Impact. Kartana's up there. Kartana with Razor Leaf and Leaf Blade, sure. Ursaluna, Tackle and High Horsepower. Unbound Hoopa as a generalist. Terrakion as a generalist. Haxorus, Flygon, Heatran. I mean, Haxorus does have access to Earthquake, but it's not Stab. Flygon with Mud Shot and Earth Power. That's both going to be super effective. Heatran has Earth Power. I know you guys probably have some Heatrans because that was literally just in raids, right? So you could use Heatran, but chances are you might have some other counters that are better than Heatran. Reshiram with Fire Fang and Fusion Flare. Alolan Doug Trio with Mud Slap and Earth Power, and Nido King. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be bringing. Let's go on, head on over there and see. If you guys have never put a team together in Pokemon Go for raiding, it saves you a lot of time when you're out there doing your raids. Click on your Pokeball at the bottom of the screen. Go to the battle in the top right. Scroll over at the very, very top to party. Then scroll all the way down to the bottom of gyms and raids where you can click that green plus sign to make a new team, right? I've already made a team. I've got a lot of it up over on the screen there, and I will be going over that right now. You guys, I will lead with a Primal Groudon with Mud Shot and Precipice Blades, followed by a level 50 Garchomp with Mud Shot and Earth Power, and then 3 more Garchomps with Precipice Blades, and then 3 more Groudons with Precipice Blades and Mud Shot, and then another Garchomp up there. That's my ground team for fighting Regieleki. Some other choices that could be good that you might have access to as well: Rhyperior with Mud Shot and Earthquake, Excadrill with Mud Slap and Drill Run, and then also that Mamoswine with Mud Slap and High Horsepower. That's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys have a very good rating experience with Regieleki. Hopefully this video helped you. If it did, leave it a like, share it with your friends. It really helps us grow. And if you want to join us and raid a Regieleki of your own, come on by the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/LegendTuna. I'm live every day, 4 to 9 p.m. Pacific, sometimes even sooner. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.